That's not how it goes,
Yeah.
but yeah, at least somebody at one point, a writer of that show, had
Yeah, and
some
it's
time
like
in recovery or
about
close
like
to it.
whatever season that they really started bringing up, because from right off the get go they had Frank, the Frank Gallagher being a major alcoholic and drug addict, and that is pretty much throughout all the episodes that I saw. But then it comes down to the son, Lip or whatever. He ends up starting having issues and then really hits rock bottom, and then he tries to get sober and relapses and tries to get sober and relapses, and it brings in AA and it brings in sponsorship and then even down the line, further down the line, and then the one other brother has like mental issues. They talk about him being on medication, psych meds and things. And then Fiona, towards the latest seasons, she ends up questioning her own, relationship with drinking and if she's really an alcoholic, and because she's been so close to it, and she doesn't know if it's circumstantial, if she's just using it as like a way to get through a hard time, or stressed out, all these things, which I think is a common thing for a lot of people, that hit the bottle really hard or take pills, for whatever reason, because circumstances in their life, they need like a getaway, and they get too much into it, and they are like, am I an alcoholic? Am I an addict? And only they can answer that. But I really like the show.
Yeah, me too. Good list.
Thanks.
Nice mix of shows and movies.
Thank you.
My list is just movies.
Okay, let's
I mean,
hear 'em.
it was last minute, so,
Okay.
thanks for at least coming up with some stuff. Number 5 is the movie called Rush. I want to say it came out either late 80s or early 90s. And it has, what's her face in it? And then some dude named something Patrick. I don't know. Anyway, he's a cop, goes undercover in this biker gang or something. If my memory serves me right, I could totally be wrong, but he gets hooked on the heroin and falls deep into it, and it's about kind of getting him back on his feet, and he's a hot mess. And he's trying to pull it together and be this cop, but he's in too deep.
I haven't seen it.
So that's Rush at number 5. Number 4, ironically, or maybe it's a coincidence, Leaving Las Vegas is your same as your number 4. And the realness of that movie, and it's, if you're at where I'm at in life with your recovery, you're watching that movie and you're just cringing, like, get help, dude, get help. But then you realize, no, he's on a mission, and he doesn't have family. He doesn't have anyone that's going to save him. So the very hot, what's her face? Yeah, that chick, the woman
From Adventures in Babysitting.
Yeah, the woman.
Yeah.
She's just going to help him die. She's going to make him comfortable and not judge him. And it's sad.
It
But
is.
I think that happens more than we realize in life and society every single day. So that's number 4. Number 3 is A Star Is Born.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of drinking in it.
Yeah.
And
I forgot about that one.
the dude, whatever his name is, Bradley Cooper, he plays a pretty good drunk. It's believable. It's not too over the top. Like you've seen some movies, you're just like, come on, they're not drunk, they're just acting. But his really looked believable. And when he embarrassed Lady Gaga on her big night, award night, I'm like, oh, now I have never done that at an award show, but I have embarrassed loved ones, and I know what that felt like. Mm-hmm. So I could relate to that movie. And at the end, of course, it's very, very dark. But that's number 3. Number 2, 28 Days. Mm-hmm. I don't know. There's just something about like the fun that they are having in their rehab reminds me of like a PG version of the fun that I had while I was in treatment. I had a lot of fun. Lots of fun in treatment. So, I mean, some of that goofiness that they're doing and her transformation while she's in there to kind of finally let go and accept that there is a different way. And I don't know, I liked it. I liked 28 Days. And it was funny, before I went to my first rehab, my mom was like, we got to watch this before you go. And and then she was trying to rent it and buy it and couldn't get it anywhere. And it was, yeah. But then when I finally did watch it, I was like, oh, okay. I don't know if that would have changed my mind about treatment centers, but it was interesting. Number one, a movie that I bet you have seen, called Beautiful Boy.
I feel like I watched that in rehab.
With Steve Carell. He's the dad.
I don't remember now.
Oh.
Maybe I didn't watch it.
And there's another one too I can't remember the name of. There's two that I can't remember the name of, so I didn't put them on my list, but they're really good. One had to do with heroin addiction. These are my runners up that I can't remember the name of. And the kid's trying to get to rehab, and it's not happening. Like, he goes and they agree to take him, and he gets there and they're like, oh, no, we don't take your insurance. So the dude's flipping out.
Movie?
Yeah, dude's flipping out. I watched it with my mom, and there were some things that weren't very realistic with it, but then at the same time there was stuff that was just too realistic. The kid begs his sister, because he thought, okay, once I get the treatment, I'll detox and he'll help me. And he gets there and they're told no, and he's like, oh no, so then he's like, I gotta find this, and it's like his brother's birthday party. I can't remember the name of this movie, but he goes there, but before he does, he has his sister, get him some stuff, and he shoots it up, and whoop, he's fine again. And his sister's just amazed by how he can be looking like death one minute, just and then boom, zoom, yeah, I'm fine. Hey, how's it going? And a lot of people don't understand that aspect of it. And, it's the same thing with drinking, really. It's, you're dying, and, I don't think it was as quick. It took me a whole fifth just to feel normal, but yeah, those are my runners up. But yeah, Beautiful Boy, though, is more the parent side of it, and the dad is just, he's enabling, and he realizes it at the end. He's just like, I gotta cut ties for you. Like, for myself, I have to cut ties, and I hope you don't die, but I don't know what else to do for you. It's kind of sad, because there's like a little bit of give up in it, but at the same time, he didn't know what to do, and it's a pretty sad movie.
I'll have to watch that.
Yeah, Beautiful Boy is my number one. So there we go. Our top 5 movies and TV shows sometimes about addiction or rehab or treatment, addiction, whatever. Drugs, drinking.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
What movie I hated and I loved it? I mean, it's an okay movie, but...
I know what you're going to say.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
I was thinking about it last night.
Okay.
Okay, what am I going to say?
You're going to say the Ben Affleck movie.
No. Well, he is in the movie. But not the one you're thinking about, where he's a basketball coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was... Come on, Ben. Come on, Ben. You're an alcoholic just like us. You could have told him, no.
Okay, what one is it?
Let's cut. Dazed and Confused.
Oh, okay.
And the reason why I say that, I think I was like 14 at the time when it came out. I remember the first time I watched it, I was home alone. I had ordered a pizza, so I was sitting there. It was like Friday or Saturday night or something, and I watched it, Dazed and Confused. Never really knew what it was about, and then I watched it. I thought, man, that's so cool. And these guys are driving cool cars. The women are attractive, and they're going to this party at the Watchtower or Moon Tower or whatever it was. And, they're drinking and they're having fun, smoking weed. It's so cool. And that really, I think, changed my mind about weed. And it changed my mind about drinking, it didn't change my mind about it. It just made it more appealing. You know, I wanted to be like those guys. And I remember they had a CB in their truck, and he was telling the kids to get out, you know, of the school, or hey, we're gonna Mitchy, we're coming for you, buddy. And he had like a speaker on his truck, and my friends and I, we all got CBs in our cars, and we would like talk to each other. Hey, you want to skip school today? All right, let's go. Let's go to Shoney's. Okay. This is before cell phones. You know, this is back in 94, 95. So it was a while ago. So that movie, I don't know, like, as good as I thought it was at the time, and, you know, it's still funny, and I like Matthew McConaughey and all that, but I think for the time when I watched it, you know, alone, I didn't watch it with my parents, I didn't watch anything like that, you know, so I had to interpret this movie and take it all in, you know, as a 14-year-old who is just trying to fit in at school, and, you know, I want to be in with the cool kids, and, you know, not be the guy who's not drinking. And I had already, you know, drank before, you know, before I seen that movie, but it made it more appealing. Like, I wanted to, like, get my friends together and go, hey, you know, where are we drinking this weekend? Whose basement are we drinking in, you know? And I think that wasn't a good movie for me to watch at that age, but yeah, I was just thinking about that last night, and I was like, yeah, you know, as much as I like that movie, I don't think that did me any favors.
Right.
It'd be a lot cooler if it did. Thing I like about high school girls, I get older, they stay the same age. Yes, they do. Why, you look like you're gonna punch me or puke. I can't.
No,
Just quoting the movie.
I know that.
Okay. All right, so that's enough movie talk, enough recovery talk, and hope you enjoyed the show. Again, we're not therapists, and if this caused you trigger, I don't know. I think we're good on disclaimers, but we are going to be in Paw Paw on the 19th. I would like you to join us, mask, whatever, and also on the 24th, we're going to be in Lansing for the UFAM rally. Both events on our webpage. If you go to 217recovery.com, there's more info. But get involved, get out and support recovery. You know, you can be a part of it. You don't have to just listen to the podcast. You know, if you would like, you can come out and say hi to us, and, you know, grab yourself a 217 Recovery hat, a shirt. You know, just, you want to shoot the shit with us, you know, feel free. You know, we'll be there, and look forward to meeting some people for sure. But resources on our website as well, the blogs. P.S. I'm grateful. Marnie said she just posted another one today, so give that a read. I did one yesterday. Did you read that one?
I did. It was really good. Thank you.
What was it about?
It was about how, well, you commented on us women in particular.
All right.
Yeah,
just making sure. All right. And Anna puts them up there.
We're spilling our guts about everything.
Frequently. You guys are killing it.
Over the internet and social media, but yeah.
Yeah. And Anna's blog is updated. Probably the most frequent Broken Beautiful's blog. And her podcast, it's there. I don't know how often she's doing that yet, but the blog's killing it, man. And her modeling career, I think, is taking off. She got the new haircut. Yeah. So, yeah, check it out. 217recovery.com, and we will talk to you on Thursday.
Bye-bye.